take. No,
First take.
this is the take.
This is
Okay,
our first take.
and people are coming on all around. Well, I thought I saw somebody coming
I
on.
didn't see nobody coming up.
No, it did have some numbers up there. Had one or two, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right.
All right.
Oh, there we are.
Here we are.
All right. All right. They're coming on. Turn the sound down a little.
I did.
All right. We're waiting.
Linda Jones joined. That's me. Rosalind gave me too. Hey y'all.
Oh.
Hey y'all, Rosalind.
Oh, my aunt is on. Good. Good to have you all there from the Jacksonville area. Jayville, Florida. Great place.
You are the first one on out, Rosalind. Daquan.
Daquan is on. Daquan, you need to touch bases with me. I didn't see you yesterday. You missed it too. You missed it, Daquan. You need to report in. All right, let's see who else. This is a brand new feature that we are doing. It's not our first time being on, but it's our first time being together in an announced setting, okay? Because usually what we do is we just come on and just cut up, and we're going to be relaxed, okay?
Very.
We're going to be relaxed tonight. We're not. This is not a formal setting. This is not a formal setting. Look who just joined us,
Who?
Deaconess Bell. I don't believe it.
Hey, Mrs. Deaconess Bell, how are you?
She's not eating somewhere. She's not out eating. I don't believe it. Tell Deke I said hello. Tanya is on. We're gonna have fun tonight, okay?
Hey, Tanya.
We're gonna have fun. Is that right?
A lot of fun.
We're gonna enjoy ourselves as we titled this segment "Me and Mrs. Jones."
That's me.
Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones.
Okay, Bishop, this is serious time.
No,
Serious.
no, it's not either.
Hello,
We're gonna
Pastor
have,
Cooper, how are you?
we're gonna have a good time, okay? We're gonna relax and enjoy ourselves, and we want to discuss some very vital and important issues as it relates to relationships, in particular marriage relationships between a husband and a wife, and some of the problems that plague people during the marital relationship. And I think that the best place to start would probably be at the beginning, at the beginning of the relationship. We're going to discuss some of that, and then discuss in particular 3 different things that bring about problems in a marital relationship. You can chime in with your responses along the way, and we'll try to respond to you as best we can. Now listen, let me give this disclaimer up front, okay? We don't have all of the answers.
No, we don't.
We don't have all of the answers, okay? We don't claim to know everything. But from our vast experience, and we've had vast experience in our relationship as parents, as husband and wife, as ministers of the gospel, working together for kingdom building and all that kind of thing. So we don't have all the answers. So whatever we say on the air is from our hearts, but we're giving you what we have experienced, okay, and what we have gone through. I as a husband, and
Me as a wife.
she as a wife, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, while we're on, please share. Hey, please share, okay? Alva Sullivan is on.
Hello, Ava.
That's our old classmate from Macon, Ballard Hudson High School, and Morris Brown. All right. So listen, okay, call a friend, call a neighbor. Let them know that we are on the air and that we're going to be here a while. You know, usually our segments last about 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes in the morning for prayer and all this kind of stuff, and I do about 15, 20-minute meditation. We're going to be on here for at least an hour. We're going to be on at least an hour, okay? Because we're going to get into this. And
I need to get some water.
You want to get some water?
An hour?
You want some?
No, I don't drink out of plastic. You know that.
Hey,
I hate plastic.
I love my yellow cup, okay?
I'm going to throw those cups away.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that. You're not going to throw my cup away, okay? So give us, listen, share with your friends. Let them know. What?
An hour?
Yes, an hour, at least an hour, okay? Because we've got a lot to say. Now we can't say it all tonight, true enough, but we're gonna get to a lot, okay? Now, the first thing you got to understand this, that the marital relationship is vitally crucial and important, and I dare say that the institution of marriage is in trouble. It's in trouble. According to statistics, some years ago, it was stated that 50% of all marriages in America would wind up in divorce. I think that percentage has grown a little higher now. It's between 55, but it's between 50 and 55% now of all marriages wind up in divorce court, and there are reasons for that. Okay. And we're trying to inform people, if we can, to steer clear of the pitfalls, if you will, and the things that would, get people messed up. So this is not a Bible study, but to give us a little basis for what we're going to be doing, the Bible states that for this cause, the cause of marriage, the cause of entering into a covenant with a spouse, for this cause shall a man leave his mother and father, and then cleave unto his wife, and they two shall become one flesh. Okay? There's some leaving and some cleaving in order for them to become as one flesh. All right. And now this is not to suggest in any way that and you can chime in at any time.
Oh, I will.
Okay, chime in, jump in.
Don't worry about it. I got you.
Feel free to jump right in.
I will.
This is not to suggest that not by any means now that they're going to just merge and mesh and become one person. No. This one flesh, them becoming one, has to do with them being so intertwined and interwoven in thought, in vision, in process, in movement and direction, that their things are done together and not separate. So what's your take on that while I drink?
I think a lot of times when two people get married, yes, they have to learn about each other, and it's a day-to-day journey with each other. But also, before they get married, and then after they get married, there's certain things that they don't want to do or they will not do. Like in most marriages, Bishop said they should cleave and leave, and some things, and they come together as one. A lot of things happen in marriage, but we just want to stay apart. We don't want to do things as one when we get to a certain, amount of time in that marriage. And I think one thing that breaks up a lot of marriage and causes a lot of confusion is marriages are finances.
Well, okay, that I agree wholeheartedly. And we're going to get to the three pitfalls that we're going to talk about primarily, and that's finances, in-laws, and friends. Friends, in-laws, and finances. But, before that happens, before that pitfall appears, there are some other things that need to be in place that we need to discuss and point out that's going to be helpful to people so that they can get a clear understanding of to answer the question, what did I do when I said I do? Okay? What did I do when I said I do? And that's a critical question. Because before the finances come up to be a problem, before in-laws are a problem, before friends become a problem, if you don't realize what you're doing when you are doing it, then it can be a problem.
That's true. I agree. But I also think that answer to the question is we don't really realize what we're doing when we say I do until you get up there and you hear those marriage vows. You have to really listen to what's being said. It says that we are as wives, we take certain marriage vows, and husbands take certain marriage vows. We give ourselves to each other individually, of course, and we in my marriage vows, I don't know about anybody else because they changed the marriage vows now. It said that I would obey Bishop. And I don't have a problem with obeying. I really don't. It says that in essence, he comes before anybody else, in the marriage vows, even our children, our parents, and our friends. The husband is supposed to come first. So we have to really listen to what we are saying, or either we should go get some counseling. And I think every engaged couple ought to have some marital counseling, at least 3 sittings with the pastor in their church, and have some marriage counseling, and then ask the pastor to go over those marriage vows with you so you will know what you are saying when the day of your wedding actually comes. Because there is a lot of committing that needs to be done. A lot of people seem to think that loves come first, but no, it's not about love. Because a lot of people can turn love off one day, they can turn it back on another day. It's like a faucet to them. Like I can turn my water off and I can turn my water on. But love is not the first thing. I believe commitment. You got to be committed to the man, and the woman has to be committed to the wife, and to say that no matter what we go through, we're going to stay together until death do us part. So there has to be a lot of committing.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people skip the fact that marriage is a covenant. Yeah. It's a covenant that you make to each other, first of all, and then in the presence of God. So you're making this covenant to each other, but then you're making a covenant before God. And God holds us responsible for the covenant and the agreement and the contract that we enter into by way of marriage. And a lot of people say, well, I just want to be happy. I'm just not at peace no more. I'm not happy in this. I'm not happy. It really doesn't boil down to your happiness.
No, it doesn't.
It really doesn't. It boils down to how committed are you. Okay, here's an example. When you were a mother, when our children were small, when they were babies, infants, mm-hmm. I watched many night when, if you were laying on the sofa, or if you were watching television, or if you were in the bed asleep, and the baby start crying in the other room, I watched you get up, because, I wasn't getting up all the time. Now, I did get up.
I think they heard that you watched me get up.
Okay, we'll stay on to that. I watched, but I learned, in my watching. I watched you get up, and it was not about you being happy to get up. No. It was about a commitment that you made as a mother. Right. It wasn't you waking up going, oh, I'm so happy to get up. Oh my God, the baby's crying. Oh, I'm so happy. It's 3:00 in the morning. I'm happy. Oh, to get up and say, no. It wasn't about happiness. It was about a commitment. Mm-hmm. If you are committed to be a mother, if you're committed to be a wife, if you're committed to be a husband or a father, if you're committed to a relationship, then whether you are happy or not, because let me tell you something, you will not be happy all the time in any relationship.
That's true. Because we have ups and downs. We have problems. We're not happy.
No.
When you find out, let's say your car note not going to be paid on time, or perhaps your lease or your mortgage may not be paid on time. We're not happy about that.
I ain't happy with this cup.
We're not happy about that.
Get rid of my cup.
But it's all about commitment to whatever you want to do. But especially in a marriage, you got to be committed to that man that you said I do to. No matter what goes on, you have to be committed to him.
Right. You have to be committed to your mate with the love of the Lord. See, too many people are committed to other things other than being committed to God.